The ISN Tool Expo is where we get our first look at what the best brands in the industry are making next. And we've been here before, and based on what we saw, we've got high expectations for this year. BluBird. BluBird's built a reputation on smarter hose systems, cleaner setups, better reels, and job site ready pressure solutions.
So what we got in front of us now here is an all-in-one pressure washing system, okay? Now you don't have to drag a separate unit out, hook the hose up to it, search for your accessories, and then you do your job, and now you have to put it away. Wouldn't it be nice if you could hang the entire unit on a wall? All you have to do when you're ready to is take the gun, attach it to the hose, pull the hose out, and go and do your washing. I can mount it and now it's stationary. But what happens if I want to go around the side of my house or go a different direction? So this is a detachable unit. I can disconnect the reel, disconnect the water, and now I can take this off, and now I have a portable pressure washer that I can take anywhere. When I bring it all back, I just slide it back in, locks in place, and I'm ready for the next time.
And that's even if this component breaks, you don't need a whole new unit. You just need to get a replacement motor.
Exactly. This is going to revolutionize the pressure washing industry.
Last year, they went all in on modular pressure washing. I'm curious how far they pushed that this year. Klein Tools. Klein has built its reputation on durable, professional-grade hand tools trusted across the trades.
So I'm going to drop this down here, engage the outer socket, drive it, slide right onto my 1/2 inch, and engage it that way.
Without having to change size.
Without having to change anything. It's free, so it's a spring loaded. So it's easy to see on the biggest socket. See that springing action?
Right.
Spring loaded. Both sides.
Oh, that's great.
So then now I flip this over and reveal the other 2 sizes and drive the 9/16, just like that. Back it out. Flip it back over. Back it out. 4 different sizes on one socket. In a kit like this, you have 24 sockets, and just this platform here, 6 sockets. Less than 5 pounds, the size less than the size of a notebook. You're gonna have tons of drawer space because these same adapters also fit into our screwdriver handles.
Oh, jeez.
so everything is cross compatible. That is Klein Connect. It goes from your screwdriver handle to your ratchet, your pass-through ratchet, and your impact driver seamlessly. Everything is connected.
They don't chase trends, they refine what already works. DeWalt. DeWalt's known for job site durability and tools that just keep working.
So this is our construction jack. One of our best selling products we've come along where it's kind of a handy do-all. If you look here, you've got a large footprint, and then you have your pump action handle, 340 pounds of lifting force. This thing will go all the way up top here. So you have a total of almost 10 3/4 inches lift capacity. I can tailor what I'm working on level-wise, height-wise, where we have this dual mechanism. Some people use the same mechanism, but now we give you tailored, and you're not having to hold a button and push a lever at the same time. If something was to break, you can remove this and replace it.
Well, other ones, in order for it to go up, you have to pull the handle. So you have to pull it up. With this one, let's say you're mounting something, you have both hands, and you don't want to have to take a hand off. You could just step.
Correct.
This construction jack, simple idea, but executed better than anyone else. Koken. Koken is all about precision. Japanese-made sockets and ratchets with insanely tight tolerances.
This is our nut grip socket. We got the grip ring on the exterior, 2 ball bearings on the interior. Those ball bearings push out on the spring and create a friction hold. That's our nut grip line. No magnet, all friction. So it can work on plastic, it can work on aluminum, stainless steel, anything you want. Another great thing that Rufus loved, our hex bit socket, which have a grip ring on the tip here. And basically you put the bolt on and it snaps in place. Same thing, friction holds. And we have somewhat similar technology in our spark plug socket. So it's thin wall, low profile, but also it has a brass guide on the inside. That brass guide guides the ceramic of the spark plug into place and then clips in. So no rubber bearing that falls out, no magnet that loses strength over time.
So the idea with not having magnets is you don't have to worry about any of the
magnetic residue buildup.
It
lasts longer, it's better quality, it holds better, and also there's a lot of non-magnetic fasteners nowadays.
Not flashy, but once you use them, you get it. GripEdge. GripEdge built their name solving one of the most annoying problems in the shop, stripped fasteners.
Now, I'm sure most of you have used something that looks like this, the twist socket, which has been the go-to external extractor for a long time. Our design's a little bit different. Unlike a twist socket, we are not tapered. We're a straight cut design. which means I don't need a lot of depth to get a good bite. And because of our straight cut design, I've got bi-directional control of the fastener, not just fluted to the left like a twist socket. Boom, that's all there is. And watch this, guys. I can crank down on this and just snug that down. I can also crack it loose. I've got absolute control forward and reverse. Sometimes you gotta hammer forward with that impact before you hammer back. We can absolutely do that. Once you've removed the rounded bolt, your next hurdle is gonna be, how do I get that thing out of the tool? With a twist socket, you'd be over at the bench vise with a punch trying to beat it out. What we've done is create the foreign object removal rod that spins in through the back. This is clever. It'll simply push that fastener right out of the tool. Watch how nice this works. And boom, there it is. Now have a look at the bite on that head. All the way down, straight cut, all the way around, 6 different points of contact. Now guys, because of that bite and the way that it does, it'll also remove a stud. You got a piece of stud hanging out of a cylinder head, hammer it down on that and see what you do. Absolutely the best stud remover on the market.
Knipex. This brand has been perfecting pliers for over a century, and it shows.
This one right here is our spring clamp pliers. They're specifically for working on the cooling system clamps. So what you do is you come in, it'll grab it, it'll click, and this is the locking version, so it holds the pressure off.
All right.
So also the jaws rotate with it, so it won't pop off. So you can move it out of the way, do whatever you got to do, and when you're all said and done, you just hit the button, let it go. It's got like these little rotating jaws on it, and they've actually got a recess in them. It'll work on all styles like this.
Right.
The only thing you'll have to do is just for certain clamps, you'll have to adjust the spacing on it.
Okay.
Like some of these just need to be a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
Milwaukee. Milwaukee is known for building tools that solve real-world problems. This year, they introduced a new subcompact impact wrench designed to deliver serious power in an even smaller package.
These are our brand new subcompact impact wrenches. Last year we came out with the stubby impact wrench rated at 550 foot-pounds. And from our users, we found that we needed to make a smaller and more compact tool to fit into the tightest spaces. This is going to be the industry's smallest impact wrench. So you are going to get over 2 inches shorter than one of the more popular tools out in the market. I'm sure you guys can clearly tell what this tool is. Access is critical, but power is uncompromised here. So both tools are going to deliver 225 foot-pounds, and this tool is actually going to deliver 3,600 RPM. So really cutting that gap into the pneumatic solutions today. And we're going to have it both in 3/8 and a 1/4 inch anvil.
Okay.
So the 1/4 inch tool is going to be 100 foot-pounds. That anvil is going to shear off with any more power,
Right.
but you're going to get 225 out of the 3/8.
All right.
GearWrench. GearWrench made their name on ratcheting wrenches, but now they're pushing into diagnostics.
GearWrench is looking to bring diagnostics that change the entire industry here, bringing diagnostics to everyone, from the automotive enthusiast all the way to the well-seasoned pro. What we heard from our users is diagnostics are way too expensive. Software fees are absolutely ridiculous. So what we're looking to do on our 2 dongles here is give lifetime software updates for free. Vehicle coverage-wise, 99.6% of the vehicles on the road since 1998. Full bi-directional functionality, 23 resets and relearns on there. For users though who need to do extra things like key programming, topology mapping, TPMS reset and relearn, that's where our tablet steps in. Wireless tablet, they don't need to be tethered to the vehicle. You can work 130 feet away from the vehicle, all packed into this tablet. And then what's even cool about this is this will tell you the severity of the issue from a level 1 to a level 5. So you know, do I need to stop right now or can I keep driving? Do I have to get to that shop right away or not? Both of the dongles here pair with an iPhone or Android device, and the tablet works independently of that with its own dongle with the tablet system.
Vessel. Vessel is known for precision hand tools, and last time they introduced a rechargeable electric ratcheting screwdriver that combines manual control with powered speed.
This is e-assist ratchet. That is a new concept. You can still using as manual ratchet, and you can use speed up to using a working done quickly. So if we want to change the direction, you want to change the other way to do it. And this is the USB-C port over here. 1/4 and a 3/8 adapter is available too.
And what kind of torque do we get on this?
This is a 44 foot-pound of manual torque.
Okay.
And electronic torque is 1 foot-pound.
Okay. That's great.
Anglo American Tools. Anglo American Tools specializes in problem-solving tools, and their Nest thread repair system restores damaged threads without the hassle of matching taps and dies.
This is the Nest thread repair tool, the thread repair tool for external repair and for internal as well. Let's start with this. First of all, you can see that it's infinitely adjustable. So therefore, it can accommodate SAE or metric. And also because these lightly float, they'll adapt to any pitch. You can use it on right-handed and you can use it on left-handed threads, because no matter what, the mechanic is going to encounter damaged threads, whether he's causing it or inheriting it. But either way, you just got to get past that point. So here's what we do. We open it, we close it onto where the good threads are, and we turn it. And that cutter is going to come to the damaged thread and be able to cut right through it. You can see it can automatically find the pitch, because all these cutters are 60 degrees and all the threads are 60 degrees. I can even go all the way down to this small one, this 5/32, as simple as that, for repairing a damaged thread. Now, in some instances, what you'll see is that on something like a wheel hub, a wheel bearing, you can't go all the way around. So what we have is the Nest 5 tight space thread restorer. This will go from 3/8 up to 11/16, so from 10 to 18 millimeter. 2 cutters in there, spring loaded. So when you go on there and tighten it on, it'll find 2 good threads. You only need 5/8 of an inch clearance, and away you go. Now, internal, every once in a while, you're gonna come across an internal damaged thread. And it's usually damaged right at the beginning, because those first couple threads, maybe they're cross-threaded or stripped.
Right.
So what you're doing with this is, you go in, you go down past the bad threads to where there's good threads, and you open that up. So now that cutter goes into the good thread. And then as you turn, clicks in place, and you just turn it around and all the way to the beginning and exit. So that's your Nest thread repair tools for external and internal. You can get them individually, but this Nest 1015 is our best-selling set.
Astro Pneumatic. Astro Pneumatic is known for practical shop tools, and their latest nano sockets and razor wrenches are designed to reach tight spaces where standard tools come up short.
So here we have one of our newer additions to the Nano family of products. It's got the same concept where you've got the hex on the back end, which allows you to maintain that super slim profile when you use it in conjunction with our Nano ratcheting wrench. It has the magnetic rail.
That's how it comes on that rack, just like that.
As you see it, yeah.
And it's magnetic, so it stays inside the drawer and doesn't slide around. Okay.
Hex, Torx, and triple square. A lot of guys will actually put it on the exterior of their toolbox or on their tool cart as well, with it being magnetic. The other new addition to the Nano family is this bad boy right here. So double flex. This side's for your 3/8 drive Nano sockets. This side's for your 1/4 inch drive Nano sockets. And then we've included an accessory there as well, magnetic bit holder, so you can drive your bits from that end as well. Here we've got our razor wrenches, which have been very popular as well. Ratcheting wrenches with a super thin design, 8 to 19 millimeter set. This one isn't magnetic, but it does come with the holder there.
But this one you can also put vertically, everything holds in place.
Of course, you can mount it there.
Or you can put it horizontally on the drawer.
ChannelLock, a family-owned American brand making tools for over 135 years, known for inventing the tongue and groove plier and still pushing forward with new innovations today.
These are the original ChannelLocks. We have a variety that runs from a size of 4 inches up to a size of 20 inches. This is the new generation of tongue and groove pliers. It's called Speed Grip. It's a true push to lock system where the actual mechanism will not move unless you force it to move. There are a lot of those out on the market today where they push them, but they slide. Ours is an actual true locking mechanism. We have a new set of full line of locking pliers. The locking pliers come with a quick release snap. One thing we do though is, these particular pliers are made in Spain. 90% of what ChannelLock makes today is still made in the USA. Okay. On these locking pliers, we also still continue to have a locking nut, which most people have phased out. The reason for doing this, if you're doing repetitive work, you don't have to worry about the locking plier slipping or having to constantly readjust it. Everything ChannelLock sells does come with a limited lifetime warranty, which means as long as the tool is not abused in any way, we will replace it. We don't take many back because we're known for our quality. The nice feature about this wrench is called a reversible adjustable wrench. There are teeth here that will lock onto a piece of pipe or a nut. However, if you remove it all the way out, you flip it over, and it's now a basic functioning adjustable wrench.
KnKut. KnKut specializes in drill bits and cutting tools that are built to last.
We're all American made, family owned business. We have been specializing in drill bits and cutting tools for over 40 years, and that is all that we do and specialize in.
This is what caught my attention when I was walking over here. I'm like, I love the idea of putting it in the cup.
Yeah, this is your traditional, you're just used to seeing this. Your dad probably had an index that looks like this. So this design is super awesome. It does come with a top that has a quarter turn. With these, we do have our step point and we have our jobber drill bits. These have been just our top sellers, super great, all from metal fabrication and auto body work. These are just an industrial grade product that we bring to make your life and your job easier.
Ernst. Ernst is all about one thing, organization. And if you've ever wasted time digging for a socket, you already know why that matters.
It's just a twist lock design, so it's just a quarter turn. And then you can even leave it in the unlocked position if you're working on your, you're in and out of them and your hands are greasy. You don't have to lock them. You can do that just for transport, or, at the end of the day, that kind of thing. You can pop these off of the rail and take them out.
Okay.
And then load up a tray with certain socket set. You could put all the same drive size on a tray and do like shallow, intermediate, and deep. So the nice thing about our Socket Boss system is it's really fully customizable.
That was last year. So the question is, what are these brands bringing to ISN 2026? We'll be there to find out.